You've found someone that you would love to meet and you know someone who knows them, but why does asking for an intro feel so awkward? Most sellers either avoid the ask altogether or they come in way too hot. But there's a middle ground, a simple, low pressure way to make the ask without making it weird. In this video, I'll show you the framework that you can use to make the ask and preserve that trust. Most intros go wrong for three main reasons. One, too vague. If you're asking them if they know anyone that they think I should talk to, you're setting yourself up to get ghosted. You need to be specific with who you want to know and why you want to know them. The second is too lazy. Making an ask of someone already uses some of that relationship capital, but making them do all of the work, that's the best way to ruin a relationship. If you just give them an ask like, hey, can you intro me? Instead of writing the blurb and doing all of the upfront work for them, you're doing it all wrong. And three, too transactional. No one hates transactional relationships more than me. If there's no context, no warmth, no relevance, then what's the point? You're borrowing someone else's reputation, so act like it. Here's the three-part framework for writing a great intro ask. This is the make it easy, make it clear, make it optional model. So how do we make it easy? In the message making your ask, add a line that just says, happy to send a quick note that you can pass along. This will help prep the connector to know that they actually won't have to do a lot of work in order to help you. Keep the blurb that you write short and copy-pastable. Just answer who you want to know, why you want to know them, and what value you're bringing to the table. And from there, you want to make it clear. Instead of just asking, know anyone? Get really specific with your ask. For example, you could say, I saw you're connected with Jordan at Acme. She posted about how they were looking at scaling onboarding, and I think that's something that we could help with. And to make sure that things don't get too uncomfortable, make it optional. Maybe you saw that they were connected, but they aren't actually that close. Or maybe your connectors already made a few asks of your prospect already. Remove the pressure and acknowledge their choice. You can add a line like, totally no pressure, just figured I'd ask. And if you're wondering how to tell if your intro ask is good or not, a great intro ask takes less than 10 seconds to say yes to. So ask yourself, can they answer yes or no in under 10 seconds? Let's break down a 10 out of 10 intro ask. Hey Jordan, hope you and the fam are doing well. I saw you're connected with Samira over at Stripe. She recently shared a post about rebuilding their outbound motion, and it sounded a lot like the challenge we've been helping folks solve at Commsor. Would you feel comfortable introducing us? Totally no pressure if it's not the right time or connection. I'm happy to send a short note you can forward to make it easy. Appreciate it either way, always happy to return the favor wherever needed. Thanks again, Raina. Notice how the message got straight to the point? There wasn't a lot of fluff at the beginning that would make the message hard to scan. I called out that I specifically want to meet with Samira over at Stripe because she's been posting about challenges that we specifically help solve. And then I made the low pressure ask. I offered to send a blurb to make things easier for my connector, but then I also offered value. Maybe Jordan has some prospects that I could give an intro to. And maybe the blurb that you send to Jordan looks like this. Hey Samira, I wanted to introduce you to Raina. They're a Commsor where they're helping sales teams rethink how they build pipeline. Not by spamming, but by leveraging their networks in a more intentional, human way. They mentioned your recent post about revamping your sales process and thought there might be some overlap in thinking. Thought it could be worth a quick chat if you're open. Hope it's a useful connection. I'll let you two take it from here. Something you want to remember about making these asks is getting the timing right. Ideal timing could look like after a great conversation with your connector, or when you know that they're actively rooting for you. The more common timing is when there's context. Like in our previous example, Samira had just posted about something that I felt like I could solve. Don't make any ask of your connector after your first interaction with them, or before you've given any value. That'll make the relationship feel one-sided, and it'll end the relationship before it even begins. Earn the ask, don't rush the relationship. If you want more tactical ways to activate your network and build your pipeline, GTN University is now open. Link in the description.